everyone, and welcome back to my channel, Delicious Vegeting. My name is Anna. Today I'm here to share with you all 12 tiny habits that drain your wallet. So I actually saw this post on Instagram and I thought it'd be a really cool video topic, especially with everything increasing in price right now. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I focus on content such as beauty, lifestyle, and how to save money. So if you're interested, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday, Saturday, and let's just go ahead and get started. So the number one thing draining your wallet is those coffee runs. So let's just do some simple math here. The average coffee averages about to $5 per cup. So if you do that every single day, 7 days a week, that's $35 a week. That's $140 per month, and per year, that's $1,680 just on coffee. So I'm not gonna lie, I was guilty of this too, not to that extreme. So my cousin turned me on to his coffee place called Phil's Coffee, and I drive out for it too. So I'm wasting gas money on top of that. And for Ernie and I, let's say it was like $4 to $6 like per cup. Sometimes Ernie got like chai tea or something like that. Anywho, for both of us, it was about $10 to $13. We would go every single Saturday. So that definitely added up. Let's say it was just $10. Let's just do some simple math here. So $10 every Saturday, that's $40 a month we're just spending on coffee. Now what we do is if we have like a lot of things to do, or we're going on a road trip early in the morning, we'll stop and get a Phil's Coffee. Or if we just want like a little coffee date, we just do it every so often now. I mean, definitely like treat yourself, but you know, just try to limit it. Like maybe every like Friday you get one before work, maybe every like Saturday or every other week. Just try to cut back on it. The number one thing you can do is make your coffee at home. So that's what Ernie and I do. We invested in a really good coffee maker. So it's the Ninja Dual Pro. So it can actually make like lattes, cappuccinos. Ernie likes matchas and chai tea lattes. So lots of versatility. It also brews like hot water and boiling water. So I can also use it for my cooking. It was about $200, but we got it during Black Friday for like $120, $140, I want to say, but we use it every single day. So it's definitely a really good investment. And I actually found out that they sell Phil's coffee beans through Amazon and our local Target store. So that was really good too. So we can just make it at home. Nice, saves you money. If you like Starbucks, Starbucks sells their own coffee beans, as well McDonald's, so Dunkin' Donuts. So try to look up different recipes and just like cut back when you can. And ultimately, if you can make it at home, I highly suggest that. And if you absolutely can't, or that's just not within your schedule, I understand. Sometimes that is just something you need to start your day. Coffee is such a big deal to me. At least sign up for the reward points. So if you're going to Starbucks, at least make them count for something so that way you get a free coffee, a free pastry. Also during your birthday, you get a free birthday drink. I don't know if Dunkin' Donuts does, but just try to see if you can get on some type of rewards program. The second thing draining your wallet is bottled water. Not only is it bad for the environment, but it's also bad for your wallet. So I'm not gonna lie, again, I was guilty of this. When Erin and I first moved out, we'd always go to like Safeway or like Costco. That was like the cheapest I could find it. It's convenient, not gonna lie. However, I just noticed that was just like an extra charge that we really didn't need, especially since we didn't have like a lot of money at the time. So we invested in a Brita water filter. So this was very convenient. It's about $30 and it filters your water. So you just fill it up with some tap water, buy the filter. We buy Target's generic water filters, just it's a lot cheaper, and you have to replace it every 3 months, but it is so convenient. Now I know you're probably thinking, what if I want water on the go? I got you. I invested in the Brita water bottle, which also filters your water, so you can use tap water from like the water fountain, wherever. It will filter your water, and I absolutely love that. It's so convenient for traveling. I highly recommend it. It's not only helping the environment, but it's also helping you save money. The third thing draining your wallet is lottery tickets. So I know we think, oh, $1, $5, $10 here, it's not gonna add up, but really it does. Those small spending habits really do add up in the end. So I would say just do it like every once in a while when the amount is really high, or when like the lotto is very high. I suggest going in on it with family and friends. That way you're not only increasing your chances, but also you're spending less as well. And also nowadays they have the apps. Stay away from those get highly addicting. The fourth thing draining your wallet is eating out. So I actually think this is like one of the highest causes with people, especially like with delivery services such as Uber Eats and DoorDash. And then not only is like eating out expensive within itself if you do it like frequently, but those little fees too, like someone delivering it, then tip, it really does add up. No, cooking isn't for everyone, and some people do get intimidated by it, but honestly, it's not that bad. If you invest in a crock pot or an Instapot, there's plenty of recipes where you can have a quick, easy, and healthy meal within minutes. Because trust me, I don't want to spend all day after work cooking, but I love my crock pot meals because I'll just like toss in the ingredients in the morning and I don't have to worry about it until it's dinner time. Very convenient. I'm only using like one dish, so that's very nice. If you know me, I don't like doing dishes, so it's a win-win situation. I have a healthy cooked meal at home. I do love eating out. If you know me too, I love food. You try limiting it to like every Friday night you order takeout, or you go out, or every like Saturday, or just go out on special occasions. Another thing too, so like I love Panda Express's orange chicken. It is so good. I actually found like a really good dupe recipe for it. It tastes pretty much identical, so just try like playing with new recipes too. That could be something like you and the kids can do, like, hey, what's a meal we want to recreate at home? Could be some bonding time, or with a significant other, that'd be like a cool date idea. Go to the grocery store, like cook something together. Just definitely try it out next time. Also, check out Groupon too, because they have a lot of good restaurant deals, and just definitely read the fine print with those. And then at Costco and Sam's Club, I don't know Sam's Club now, I think back in the day, but I know Costco, like for instance, like I can't think of the figures right at the moment. Let's just say for instance, you spend $80 on the gift cards, it's really redeemable for $100. That's $20 extra that you have. So Costco has a lot of those like with restaurants. Ernie and I actually did that for Valentine's Day because we both knew we wanted to give each other C's candy. And I think if I remember correctly, we got two $25 gift cards, so $50, and we only paid $38. Yeah, it's only $12 savings, but hey, like I always say on this channel, savings are savings. Fifth thing draining your wallet is spending money on cigarettes. So not only that, it's just not healthy. I'm not too familiar with cigarettes. I know it's like a high tax on them, if I'm even saying that correctly. I don't smoke. I don't really know anyone that smokes, but I just do know like they are increasing in price. Anywho, I can't sit here and say, oh, just quit. I know there's more to that. Just kind of what I'm familiar with is like there's patches, maybe see if there's like classes, or if you can have like a support group, if there's someone else you know that smokes who's trying to quit, maybe try and do that together. But very expensive habit. Not only that, it is damaging to your health, so I would definitely look into resources on how to quit. Next item draining your wallet is unnecessary Ubers. I cannot tell you how many people just like use an Uber nowadays. While it is very nice and convenient, it also does cost a lot of money. One thing I would suggest is downloading the Uber and the Lyft app, because sometimes like when Ernie and I are traveling, we notice like one is like way cheaper than the other. So definitely like compare the cost if you have to. Like when Ernie and I travel, like we're trying not to do a rental car if like everywhere is like walking distance and our hotel's nearby a lot of things. But I would definitely do that, and if possible, I would try to arrange a designated driver ahead of time, just so you don't have to spend money on those unnecessary Uber rides from like place to place, or someone that you trust that could pick you up at the end of the day, or who doesn't mind driving. I've done that before in the past too, works very well. Again, just like little solutions just to help decrease that cost. Or if you do have an Uber with friends, try to like split it in between you all, so that way it's cheaper for everyone. Seventh thing draining your wallet are credit card fees. So I highly suggest using a credit card very wisely. So if you are in credit card debt, I would recommend just paying a little bit above the minimum fee if you can, just to get your debt down. Also too, I understand emergencies happen. I've been there. Try not to charge it on unnecessary things like, you know, like clothes or makeup, only the necessities, so that way you can get your credit card bill down. So I wouldn't recommend charging your card if you can't pay it off soon. So like I said, I know life happens, but if it's like a trip or something, like what Ernie and I do is like we'll pay like half of it like right when we charge it, and then like the next paycheck we'll pay like the other half. If you have a credit card right now and have debt, like don't get another credit card. Do not do that. Just focus on the card that you have the debt on. Pay it down. Don't make unnecessary charges on it. I understand if life happens. Be like financially responsible and know that you need to pay it off, and like there is interest. So in the end, you could be paying more than what you originally charged it. So those are my 2 cents on having a credit card. The 8th thing is paid phone apps. So it's very tempting to pay for a phone app. Like you don't absolutely need that app, delete it and save your money, or try to find like a free app. Like for instance, one time we were with family and I wanted to play like Heads Up or one of those games like where you do that, and it was like 99 cents, and my cheap self was like, I don't want to pay $1. Do some further research to see if you can do like a free version. Just unsubscribe from the apps that you don't need, or try to find like something online that you can use for free or an alternative. Number 9 is unused subscriptions. So with all these streaming services today, it can get overwhelming. I say we go back to good old cable. Anywho, so now you have like Netflix, Hulu, HBO. Ernie and I were buying all that, and at the end of the day, we noticed there was like one we're not using. We're like, why do we have it? It's about like $9, $12 a month, whatever it was. And that does add up. Like, it's very tempting to have all that. Cable is like very expensive. That's why we went to like Sling. I would highly recommend splitting it with family and friends. So for instance, my parents share their Hulu with us, so they cover the Hulu. So definitely see if you can coordinate with like family, friends, even coworkers if they're up to it. Say like, I have HBO, can I use your Netflix, and vice versa. So that way you're only paying for like one streaming service, but you're getting benefits of all. 10th thing during your wallet is not searching for discounts. Literally anywhere that we go, I always try to see if there's like a Groupon, like a happy hour, if there's like a special during a day that would just make most sense for us. Also too, like I'll like search it on like Google, like coupon code like for whatever I'm buying. Also you could install the browser Honey, which will search for discounts for you. Another new thing that I like doing is I'll go on YouTube and try typing like coupon code, because like a lot of influencers or YouTubers do have like their own like partnerships and like coupon codes. Like for instance, like on ColourPop, sometimes I use like Juicy Jazz or Kelly Stride, and I think it's like 10% off, I believe. Like I said, savings are savings. And I also get like email alerts from my favorite stores when I know there's like a sale going on, or I can apply like a coupon code for like a duration of time. So it is a lot of work, but I do highly recommend it. If your favorite store has like a rewards program, I would sign up for it because those points do add up. Like I recently started doing that with Ulta. I'm already on Platinum because like when I was doing the Black Friday and like the Christmas, it just added up. So definitely search for those discounts. The 11th item on this list, I feel like is draining everyone's wallet, especially the younger generation. It's insane to me. Overpriced cell phones. So before this phone, which I do have an Apple now, I've had Apple in the past, but my last one, I was getting tired of Apple. I know I sound like a hypocrite, but I'm acknowledging it. So I've had Apple for a while. The Square plan never applied when my phone broke or anything. I'm like, why was I paying for that? So that was not fun. So also too, I noticed like every like 3 to 4 years I'd have to upgrade, and I'm like, for the price of this phone, and they drop a new one every year, your old phone slowed down, can't have as many apps. I think that's ridiculous. I know they're trying to make money, but for what you pay, it should be lasting me years and years. And then my last phone was literally less than $200. I was happy as a clam. But once I started getting into YouTube, you know, I realized an Apple just made more sense. Like with iMovie, I literally do everything on this phone for YouTube. So Ernie literally offered to buy me an $800 phone for my birthday. I said, I want an iPhone SE, which was like $400. So I don't need the newest phone. Yes, it would be nice, but you have to ask yourself, do I really need to upgrade? Like if your phone's slowing down and everything, sure. I would recommend buying used. You can go through Groupon or your cell phone provider's website to see if there's like a good used phone. They usually rate it to the condition it's in. If you're willing to do that, I highly recommend doing that. Personally can't rationalize paying a phone that's higher than my rent. That's not even gonna last me like a good 5 years. That's just me though. And lastly, the 12th thing draining your wallet is spending money at a bar. This should be only applicable to my viewers 21 and older. I remember when I first turned 21, like my friends would order like a bottle of beer that they can get at the grocery store, and I'm like, you can get a 6-pack for like way cheaper. Like me, I would like order like the specialty cocktails, like the frozen margaritas. Those are my jam. I would definitely try to limit it. Also, drinking could be, you know, damaging to your health, so I would just take that in consideration too when you do go out. Like even like every other Saturday, or maybe like once a month, or for special occasions. So I would definitely limit it. Try to make it something like budget friendly and fun. So maybe you could host like a make your own cocktail party where like your friends or family like bring like a liquor of their choice. I'll bring ingredients where you can make like different cocktails. It could be like rated. That could be like really fun. Like I said, if you're going out getting like beer or something at the grocery store, just get it there. It's gonna be like a lot cheaper. Also too, I highly recommend checking the happy hours. Not only are the alcoholic drinks on sale, but so is the food. So for restaurants, breweries, or wineries, if you and your friends like have like similar tastes, like just all pitch in on like a pitcher of beer or a bottle of wine or champagne. If you're at a winery, same thing. Like maybe instead of all of you getting like an individual tasting, like if one friend wants to try this bottle or this, just all like pitch in on a bottle. It's gonna be like a lot cheaper. Same thing at like a brewery. You can all get like a pitcher or something, or maybe like get separate cups and try each other's, just to save a little bit of money. Try to bring like a set amount to spend on drinking, because it could very much add up, and with tipping and everything, just try to like have a budget in mind, and you know, let's not do like 100 or something like that. That concludes the 12 habits draining your wallet. I really hope this video was helpful and informative and made you think about where you can cut back in your finances. It really is these small habits that drain your wallet, and you know, we like to think, you know, we cut back on finances, it's the big purchases, but if we honestly think how many times are we making these big purchases? It's really these small things that we're purchasing like on a daily, frequent basis that are adding up in the end. So let me know in the comment box down below if this video was helpful, made you think of your finances. If there was like a topic that I didn't discuss that relates to your personal financial situation, feel free to DM me on Instagram or through my email. I would definitely love to help. And if you haven't already, please hit the subscribe button down below. Also, let's give this video a thumbs up. Be sure to turn on notifications. I upload every Wednesday and Saturday, and I'll see you all in my upcoming videos. Bye everyone.